This afternoon, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu became the first foreign leader to meet face-to-face with U.S. President Donald Trump since the sweeping global tariffs were announced last week. Speaking from the Oval Office after their discussion, Netanyahu said Israel would work to eliminate the trade deficit with the U.S. and that another hostage release deal was in the works. Tessa Bennett has more on this for us tonight. Tessa?
Manisa, Netanyahu traveled to the White House after Israel was hit with 17% reciprocal tariffs on Trump's so-called Liberation Day. The meeting marks the Israeli Prime Minister's second visit since Trump returned to office and comes as Israel escalates its campaign against Hamas.
We're going to talk about trade, and we're going to talk about the obvious subject. You know what the obvious subject is.
Do you have any news for us?
I'm trying to do trade just to keep it down. No, look, there's a lot of things going on with the Middle East right now that have to be silenced.
President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met in the Oval Office today with plans to discuss trade barriers between the two countries and Israel's escalating war with Hamas. This Washington visit is Netanyahu's second since Trump returned to office in January.
But we appreciate you being here, and we are a friend of Israel, as you know. I would say that I'm by far the best president that Israel has ever even thought of seeing.
Israel is one of many countries targeted by Trump's reciprocal measures, getting hit with a 17% tariff rate. The U.S. is Israel's largest single trading partner. While the originally planned formal press event with the two leaders was canceled by the White House without explanation, both spoke to a small group of reporters in the Oval Office after the meeting wrapped up.
I can tell you that I said to the president a very simple thing. We will eliminate the trade deficit with the United States. We intend to do it very quickly. We think it's the right thing to do.
But when asked if that was enough to reduce the tariffs against Israel,
maybe not. Maybe not. Don't forget, we help Israel a lot. You know, we give Israel $4 billion a year. That's a lot.
The pair said in addition to repairing the trade relationship between their two nations, a new deal to release hostages was being worked on that they hoped would succeed.
We are trying very hard to get the hostages out. We're looking at another ceasefire. We'll see what happens. But we want to get the hostages out.
Netanyahu also spoke about Trump's plan to move displaced Palestinians from Gaza while it's redeveloped, calling it a bold vision. Meanwhile, Israel has drastically expanded its footprint in the Gaza Strip, controlling more than 50% of the territory and squeezing Palestinians into shrinking portions of property. Israeli officials say this extension of control in the Strip is a temporary necessity in order to pressure Hamas into releasing the hostages that still remain after the October 7th, 2023 attack. Elsewhere, humanitarian group the Palestine Red Crescent Society released a statement today calling for an independent international inquiry into the, quote, deliberate killing of 15 aid workers in an attack in Gaza by Israeli forces. The attack in question happened March 23rd in the city of Rafah, and PRCS officials say Israeli military operatives opened fire at medics driving in ambulances to assist wounded citizens. While taking questions from reporters inside the Oval Office alongside Netanyahu, Trump once again promoted the idea of taking control of the Gaza Strip, saying the area was an incredible piece of important real estate and could become a freedom zone.